Hello, and welcome back to my channel. As I was wondering what a good topic is, a good friend Anita Cameron posted something on her Facebook page. She asks, what does intersectional disability rights and disability justice work look like? Well, today I will be attempting to answer it. To start, we need to understand that disability affects all nationalities, all races, all creeds, everybody. Nobody is immune. Within the disability community, we have subsets of people. When people gather, whether it is an ADAPT action, a disability conference, or even just hanging out at the local independent living center, you see a wide range of diversity. I think that we, as a disability community, are the largest community, and we encompass every other minority. This is why we need to understand that every movement is interwoven with each other and builds on the progress other people have made. It has been 11 years, but I still remember my political science professor and advisor saying there was no correlation between the civil rights movement and the disability rights/independent living movement, which we know is a lie. Some of us, me included, are accused of ableism. My sister-in-law, Courtney, has low vision, but does not use a white cane or a seeing eye dog. She and my brother attend music festivals. She wants to help out with accessibility, but because she passes as non-disabled, people assume as such, which she gets frustrated with. When I see advances in the law and civil rights, I celebrate. When I see a reversal, I get angry. For when the law reversed, it restricts everybody as civil rights and puts everybody's rights in jeopardy. Unfortunately, Justice Clarence Thomas, an African-American male, does not see it that way. Take a look at the shameful case of Plessy v. Ferguson, where the Supreme Court established a doctrine of separate but equal. This made discrimination legal and separated people and made them feel, quote, superior and inferior. While the physical seating and other physical barriers can be looked over, the attitudinal barriers, which is the most damaging, must come down. The human race must understand that nobody is superior or inferior based on race, gender, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability. The only way we are superior or inferior is through our education, life experiences, and the personal lifestyle choices we make. It was only when African American children were denied a quality education when they realized they were wrong, and they reversed it with the decision in the case Brown v. Board of Education. People ignore the court, and it took the executive branch to finally enforce it. Disability justice can no longer be about the person with the disability, but justice for everyone. Each one of us is responsible for contributing to the greater fight for human rights, even those who are against us. When a child with a severe disability is senselessly murdered, it must be met with the same outrage as a non-disabled child's single quote murder, and the punishment must be just as harsh. When a girl who is blind is placed in a segregated classroom and is only expected to learn how to comb her hair, cook, or brush her teeth independently, while a boy/young man with a more severe disability, who needs a wheelchair to get around in a communication device to be understood, is expected to complete the same type of schoolwork as his non-disabled peers. I ask you, where is the justice? When that same boy got a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and is making YouTube videos, while that girl is probably sitting in some group home, where is the justice? Catherine and I should have been on an equal playing field when it came to academics. She should be talking to me normal, and we should have been able to have a normal conversations on our way to school or when we ate lunch together in the cafeteria, not talking to me as if I was a child. After all, she was in my brother Jason's grade. Jason and I could have normal conversations all the time. Of course, Jason is my brother, and he knows me probably better than anyone other than my other brother Nigel. However, because she was in the foster care system, nobody was there to advocate for her, and I think because of her situation, she was not very intelligent even by West Green standards, which were very low to start. She slipped through the cracks, which is a shame. Disability justice does not always mean equal. To illustrate this point, I like that picture of the three boys trying to watch a baseball game while standing on boxes. A good example is my fundamentals of math class. Usually, I got time and a half or double time to take tests. A math assignment takes a typical student 20 to 25 minutes, but it took me an hour to an hour and a half because someone had to sit down and write each step as I told them what to do. So, even with double the time I could not get through a test, leaving a good majority of it blank. The professor, Office for Students with Disabilities, and myself came up with a solution. The professor would break the exam up in different sections that I would then take over several days. I did not know what would be on each section, so I had to study the entire unit. The rest of students had an hour and a half, whereas I got 4.5 hours. No wonder why I was tired. That was fair. Disability justice has always been a bit lacking when it comes to the wider social justice conversation. People with disabilities has not always been on the forefront of the non-disabled community. We need to include all people. That is when we will have real liberty and true justice for all. Do not forget to like this video, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Again, thanks to Anita Cameron for inspiring this video. Please check her channel and Facebook out. I will see you soon.